can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings.
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the defending NFC champs, the Philadelphia Eagles. The Vikings offense getting set to go fresh off a victory in week 1. And the one we'll be watching is this man at wideout. And you wonder, what can he do for an encore, Charles, after the numbers that he put up a week ago?
That's a great question, because not only was he the talk of the NFL, he's talking the entire football world. You had little kids out there begging their parents for his jersey, wanting to be him, and put up those kind of numbers in the backyard. Now, look, I don't think he'll approach what he did last week, but 6 for over 100 yards, I think that's well within reach.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up, because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season, or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Cousins now. Wide open receiver, complete. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense, because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the... Minnesota now ready for their next possession. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night. Jefferson moving in motion left. Cousins now to throw on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. To throw it is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. First catch for the NFL's leader in receiving yards a year ago, and a first down. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. The Vikings are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
They'll throw again. Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. Touchdown! T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Well, we know
So here are the Vikings to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on first down. They go play action. Cousins. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. Off the play fake, Cousins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now this throw caught left side. That goes for a gain of 31. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. From the red zone now, Cousins. Throwing middle, and it's complete. call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now.
And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. Play action now. Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment. But first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. Excellent games in the late afternoon window as well. One being out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Rams taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And lastly, Monday Night Football has a good one lined up between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. In the game you're watching, it's been Kirk Cousins with a hot hand in the first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go?
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. To throw, Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown, Vikings. Josh Oliver, 37 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. So a strong drop. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. First down, here's Cousins. That's out to his running back, Fournette. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Here's Cousins. Towards the sideline, Fournette with it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Throwing is Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 31-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Cousins. Short throw caught by the tight end, Oliver. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Well, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. And now out comes Minnesota. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. The throw over the middle taken in. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now Cousins fakes a jet sweep, and off play action, he wants to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He may go. Touchdown, Vikings. Nick Muse, 66 yards. And the Vikings use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. When they drew that up, and out now come the Vikings. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. That one goes for 24 yards. With that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary.
Touchdown, Vikings! T.J. Hawkinson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late. So Cousins and the Vikings down by a field goal, 43 seconds to go. Cousins to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Cousins. And this is incomplete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Now Cousins. And he comes back with one complete. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Cousins. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, Charles, I know you have a lot of questions. So do I about the decision there at the end. They had the potential game-tying field goal. Yes, it would have been a long field goal, but they passed it up, and they lose the game.
And you're right, partner. We all have questions, but I don't think anyone's going to ask the question more forcefully than the person who signs the checks for the entire organization. Why didn't you run the field goal kicker out there? You had a chance to tie the game. Looked like a makeable kick. Was the kicker hurt? Did you just not like the field conditions? This head coach is going to have a heck of an explanation.
So for Philadelphia, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew...
Can I talk my... Come on. That other side. The Oakley way. Hey. C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss. Remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game. Never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted. Still clocking big digits on Rodeo Big Spin.